What is up, everybody? Welcome back to another video. Today we are taking it international. We are in London, just outside of London, for our first European theme park. This is Thorpe Park. We've been in London for a few days now, doing the typical touristy things. We went to see the Harry Potter behind the scenes tour, which we highly recommend. We're here to ride some coasters and experience some haunted houses. We don't really know what we're in for just yet, but it should be a good time. So why don't you come along and join us? Fright Nights. All right, we're through security, heading in. Not the most grand entrance, but she'll play. Got in. Psyched?
Yeah.
Ooh, look at Hyperia. That looks incredible. Definitely what we're most hyped for here, but they got a collection of other good coasters. They got a hydraulic launch, stealth in the back there. Should be a good day. A little cold and windy, but that's all right. Typical England weather. Huh. Interesting, right through the main entrance. They got a bar and kitchen over there, vibes, shops. Huh, a little different. Oh, a cool entrance here. We're heading right to Hyperia. It's the only ride we don't have a fast pass for. I got the coasters fast track, which is good for the big five other than Hyperia. And we'll see how long of a wait it is. We might be able to buy like a one shot for it as well. But it's like 2 o'clock. Park opens, is open until 9 p.m. tonight. And we can enter the mazes starting at 5 o'clock. There's 4 different mazes, so we'll see what that's all about. But we're heading to Hyperia. Oh my God, the music's loud. Just got in line for Hyperia. It's a 70-minute wait. We'll see. It's pretty busy. What do you think of Hyperia?
Holy.
Pretty crazy?
That was, I did not expect that first drop.
Yeah. Basically, it goes inwards, backwards, 90 degrees. Insane. It was a great ride though. It was exactly as advertised. We waited 70 minutes. It was water smooth, some great inversions. It's a Mac coaster, so restraint setup's great. It was a lot of fun. We're gonna get on it one more time, hopefully for a night ride a little bit later. But for our first European coaster, that was a good way to start. Here's one of the scare mazes we're gonna be checking out later. It's called Trailers, themed movie trailers, I believe. Nemesis Inferno, this is gonna be our next coaster though. A 55-minute wait, but we have fast track, so hopefully we get on quick. This one looks fun. It's a classic B&M invert. It's got a lot of good theming. Look at the volcano over here. The volcano's just getting us wet. Ooh, pretty sick theming though. Look at view up here too. Now, queuing for the front. Pretty sweet station in here. Pretty neat.
Let's start this.
Pretty frickin' sweet. That was fun. Nemesis Inferno, one of 2 Nemesi in England. That was really good though. We waited a little bit extra for the front, and I think it was worth it, especially for our first ride.
Definitely.
What'd you think about it?
Yeah, I think the little tunnel with the fog.
Yeah, really unique
Cool.
pre-lift. Yeah, I didn't know about that. I didn't expect that at all. But it was smooth. It was super loud. It's right behind us. It was nice. It was forceful.
Yeah.
Definitely in the helixes and things like that. A couple good corkscrews, 0G. Pretty standard B&M invert, but a lot of fun. Most British thing ever. It's like 55 degrees out and wet, rainy. There's people on the water ride. Full boat on the splash ride. Crazy. Yeah, we're gonna be passing on that one. We're heading to the Swarm. All right, cancel that. We're going on the Flying Fish. We gotta get the credit, obviously. Completionist. It's like a powered coaster. Ooh, a walk-on. All right, I'll take that. Getting on the fish. Are you ready? Super psyched. Back row. The Swarm, let's go. Alright, we're about to get on the Swarm. I'm really digging this theming and the vibe over here. Oh, this helicopter. Some crazy near misses. You go through the sign, the abandoned church or destroyed church. You kind of do the barrel roll through there as well. It's a really cool flying coaster. I'm sorry, wing coaster. Pretty sick station in here. I love this. And look at this flyover. Yeah, that's neat. There we go. Whoa! Just got off the Swarm. That was awesome. That was a really good wing coaster. Like I said, the theming is really cool. I'm looking at a plane right here. Fuselage of a plane, but super smooth. Pretty good forces, the typical elements on a wing coaster, but that one was a lot of fun. I'd maybe try and ride that one again. These kids are doing that. Nice. They're on a water slide right now. It's 55 degrees out. Fahrenheit. That's awesome. Good for them. Olivia doesn't want to do the water slide. And I actually don't either. It's way too cold for that. God, it's warm. Sweet. We finally got some good weather too. Sun came out for a little bit there. Good first lap though. I need to get on Colossus and Stall still. And I didn't mention this, but unfortunately Stealth is closed. Hydraulic launch coaster back there. Pretty bummed about that actually. We carry on. And I got a beer. That helps. All right, getting on Colossus. Olivia tapped out. I've heard mixed reviews, so I told her it's probably not worth it, but let's give it a shot. Goes upside down 10 times. Got to do it. Here we go. Now they really get the station theming nailed down here. Pretty sweet. Colossus was actually pretty sweet. Not too bad. I was towards the back. The riding position was a little bit strange for a tall person, but it was relatively smooth. Just rode a little bit defensively. The 4 barrel rolls in a row was pretty nutty, but other than that, is not bad. Not as bad as people make it out to be. So, one of my favorite horror franchises. I have to go on the ride, even though I've heard not great things. We were just talking about Mystery Mine, how that's pretty janky back home. So, we'll see. Olivia's tapping out again. Solo mission. Wow, queue in here is sweet. At least from what I saw, I skipped some of it in the fast track, but this is pretty cool. I just got off Saw. That was a lot of fun, actually. It's very similar to Mystery Mine. Some janky little transitions and things like that, but it was over pretty quickly. Now, we know how to ride these things to where we're not just getting our heads bashed in. But the dark ride scene was really cool. The first right out of the station, basically. And, you know, if you're a fan of the Saw ride, or Saw franchise, you have to ride that one. I enjoyed that, actually. First maze of the night. This is Deadbeat. Supposed to be like a rave or something? I'm not quite sure. We'll see. It's only a 10-minute wait though. Here we go. They're raving in there already. All right, about to go in. Maybe a little pre-show. Never had a pre-show in a scare maze before. Kind of cool. Deadbeats. All right, first European house.
That was scary.
Yeah, it was pretty good. I'd say it's kind of like Howl-O-Scream because they don't have like triggers or anything like that.
They just get in your face.
Yeah, and yell. But it was good. There were some decent little sets in there. Whoa!
Whoa.
The rave caught in my throat. It was fun though. It was a good way to get started. Just had a quick bite, and it's dark out. Ooh, the ride lines are getting a little bit shorter. 35 for Nemesis. We're gonna grab some hot chocolate. Boogie in. Got hot chocolate with Oreo, and I got a rum and coke. Cheers. We're going on Walking Dead, in line with the Halloween theme. I don't think Olivia's ever seen The Walking Dead, but the first 4 seasons-ish were good. See how the little coaster stacks up. Interesting how they do bag storage here. They've got like a coat check, bag check. It's not a thing in America. So we're going in. There was a really cool pre-show, actually. I have no clue what's about to happen.
There's a transit vehicle that will take you to
Alright, it is a coaster. We're going. That was pretty cool.
So awesome.
Wasn't expecting that. It would be a lot better with scare actors littered in there because there's like some long corridors and it's pretty maze-like. But the coaster was actually kind of fun. There were some little scare scenes in there and it was a little bit more thrilling than I thought it was going to be. So glad we did that one. Another credit down too. Bumping over here. Second scare maze of the night. This is trailers. All right, here we go. Let's do it. All right, how'd you like that one?
Oh my god.
That was pretty good.
These houses are scary.
Yeah, it's like a Slaughter Cinema from Horror Nights, basically. It's like different scenes from movies 2 shows, what have you. But yeah, they get up in your face. They cornered her in the last.
Oh my god.
You got swinging an axe in there?
At you and they like put their arm up so you can't keep going.
I'm sure it's not an actual axe, but
Yeah, well, whatever.
pretty darn good. All right, it's time for a night ride on this beast. A lot of fast track, one shot, whatever it is called. Yeah, one shot fast track. And hopefully we'll get right on. But it looks awesome lit up at night. Oh man, you can barely see the coaster. Woo. All right, ready? Let's do it. Pretty sick station in here. Even cooler at night. Hyperion Nights. Of course, we got the middle of the train again, but that was pretty awesome. Yeah, it's phenomenal airtime. It's definitely on the short side, but the like overbank inversion on the end of the coaster is so weird, so ridiculous in all the best ways. The stall is really good too. That's an awesome ride. Needs to be a little bit longer, but I guess I didn't even talk about the drop. The drop is ridiculous. I can't imagine what it's like in the back. I wish we got a back row ride, but maybe next time. Oh man, Hyperia is worth the trip alone. Sick coaster. Maybe we'll be back when they add something else, but this alone was worth it. Pretty awesome vibes around here. The lights are really cool. Seeing the whole park lit up at the top of Hyperia was awesome. We're heading towards, what's the name of this one? The Crows? I think it's a scare zone. The Crows. The Malkin Meadow. Alright. Alright, the Crows were pretty cool. Whatever it was called, that scare zone, it was definitely like a maze. But we're going in Stitches. This is the 3rd actual maze. So this one is. What do you think of the 3rd haunted house? Those Stitches.
Good.
Yeah, it was really good.
They're good scare actors in there. It's good theming.
That was probably the longest one too.
Yeah.
I feel like there's a couple dead spots, and we caught up to the group in front of us. They were terribly annoying. But other than that, it was probably the best one so far. Doing one more ride. I think we're gonna hit the Swarm and then head out of here. All right, we're getting on the Swarm. This area is really cool at night. The lights are incredible over here. There's lights on the front of the train too. Let's see if I can capture that, but really vibey over here. This coaster looks so awesome at night. This will be great. Last ride of the night on the Swarm. That's cool. What a crazy looking ride. No escaping the Swarm. Nice front row, last ride of the night. Woo. The Swarm in the front row. That was awesome. The lighting on that coaster is pretty epic. So at night was pretty cool. I was worried it was gonna be completely dark in there, but it was good. That was a lot of fun. Good way to close it out. Epic day at Thorpe. We did 3 out of the 4 scare zones. All the coasters except for Stealth, sadly. But it was a lot of fun. It was nice to go to a Halloween event that's not Halloween or Horror Nights. I don't know, what'd you think?
Yeah, I loved it. I think it's a quality theme park, and especially the fact that it was a Halloween event when we were here is pretty awesome.
Yeah, we got pretty lucky with that. But hope you guys enjoyed the video. We got a couple more parks here in Europe. So stay tuned. We'll see you next time.
Bye.